guys, what's up? It's Alicia from alisiameatstix, and today I'm going to give you guys a hair tutorial. So this hair tutorial is basically based off of Lynn Gunn's hairdo. She is the lead singer of one of my favorite bands, Pvris. Her hair is super cool. The first time I saw a music video from them, I saw her hair and I was just like, oh my god, like I want that hairdo, like that is so cool. So I did some trial and error and I came up with a method on how to get a similar hairdo. Obviously it's not going to be exactly the same because you have to first of all like shave this part of your hair and get like your bangs cut a certain way. So it's not going to be exactly the same, but it's doable and can be done similarly. So for this you're going to be needing hairspray, a lot of hairspray. I preferably use Tresemme Mega Firm Control. It works really well. Next you're going to need a teasing brush. Looks kind of like this. And finally, this is optional, but I would definitely recommend using it, a hair straightener. And that's pretty much it. With her hair, you can either have your hair like wavy or straight, but I typically like it more straight. I feel like it matches her hair more and I just like having my hair straight. First thing that you want to do obviously is to straighten it out, which I've already done. To get the best results, I would recommend doing this right after you take a shower. So I would recommend taking a shower and then blow drying it with mousse and everything to give it like that extra volume. It works way better like that, but if you're doing it from just flat hair, whatever, it works too, just not as good, but it still works, and I'm doing it flat hair so you guys will see it with my flat hair. So first things first, if you want to get your hair straight, obviously get your straightener, warm it up, and straighten out your hair. Obviously this is very important, but getting straight hair definitely helps this hairdo. Also, this hairdo is typically for people who have long hair and bangs that are kind of short. If you have longer bangs, it will still work. It'll just be a little bit more difficult when styling the bangs. You just have to like put 10 times more hairspray in it so that they'll stay. So if you have hair like mine, this hairdo will work really well. If you have it kind of swooped like this, you know, if you have hair that's like middle parted, you can just kind of swoop some over, and if you don't have bangs, you can still work again, but you won't get the same exact results and your hair might not have as much volume, but it'll still work. So after you straighten your hair out, you're gonna take your teasing brush and you're gonna start parting your bangs into little pieces. So you know how my bangs are swooped to this side? Well, you want to flip it over and you want to get the furthest back part of the bang and the closest to where it swooped down. And you take like a little big chunk like that. And this isn't even like a bang, this is like normal hair, and that's totally fine. You definitely want to start with this part. And you're just going to take your teasing brush and you're going to start like halfway through, and you're just going to start aggressively just kind of like getting down like that to tease it up. And then once you get your little tease, you're going to take your hairspray and you're going to spray it at the roots against from where it originally goes. So like, you know, it goes over this way, you're going to spray it this way. And this gives it like a bunch of volume. And then you're just going to hold it up for a bit to have it dry so it gets that extra volume. And then you're going to let it come down a bit. Sexy, right guys? Grab the hair a bit and just kind of like get it out so that there's no like knots forming from it, but that the hairspray kind of distributes a bit, yet retains that kind of volume right there. And you're just going to keep doing that, starting from the back portions, because the back is what's holding your bangs up. And you're just going to repeat. And spray. And dry. And down and over. Typically it takes like 3 sections all across because you don't need like really thin ones, you just need like big chunks. So this is the last part of the back portion. in the back part of my bangs there's already like this bump. That's because of the volume I created by doing this. And that's what you're going to start doing with the more forward portions of your bangs. So now that you've done the back part, you're going to start taking the middle section. It's kind of like a back, middle, front, and 3 each. So there are basically 9 little portions that you're going to have to repeat and tease and all that stuff. So we take the middle and we do this. You can see you kind of create like little tangles or knots by doing this, and so that's why, again, I brush my fingers through it to kind of get rid of it, but you don't want to do it too much, otherwise you're going to lose that volume. All parts except for the front of the bangs, and as you can see I have this volume already in the front. As you're brushing through, make sure you brush it backwards but a little bit towards the way you want it to go. So like if your bangs go this way, you want to go kind of back, but at the same time don't go all the way back. Make sure it kind of goes diagonally towards where it normally goes. Because if you go straight back, it looks like you just kind of slick back your hair and then you look like Donald Trump or something. You don't look like that. You look dumb. Now the front part. It's going to look funky as you're doing it, but once you like comb it through and everything, you'll look fine. And it's okay if you get pieces from your previous part again. That's totally fine. I'll just get it more volumed up again. Then, as finishing touches, you want to make sure you get where you want this to go. So like if this is hanging over and you want it to go this way, make sure you grab any excess hair that you grab, and then just take the whole chunk all together and tease it and spray and dry and comb through with your fingers. There you go. And then finally you want to make sure you get this part all volumized the way you want it to. If your hair gets kind of too like sticky and thick, go ahead blow dry it a bit to kind of like thin it. If it gets too thin, you're going to have to do it again. So just FYI. But yeah, this is pretty similar to her hair. She has this part of her head shaved. So I don't know, sometimes if I really want to look like her, I take this chunk of my hair and just push it over, and or take my little, because my hair is short right here, so I just kind of like take a bobby pin or something and I just clip it up, and then you kind of look like Lynn from Paris. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully it was easy enough to understand and hopefully easy enough for you guys to replicate at home. Don't forget you need your hairspray, your teasing brush, and hair straightener. So yeah, hopefully this tutorial was helpful enough for you guys and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys soon. Bye! Remember, this tutorial is for any hair type.